What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we're going to talk about Mordo. I finally got his potential realized. I went ahead and awakened him and put a halfway decent build on him with kind of a crappy proc. Not really the greatest proc on this character, but the thing that's going to be hurting Mordo more than anything is the fact that he's a speed superhero. I really wish that Netmarble would reconsider this and make him an actual supervillain, because if you watch the Doctor Strange movie, you would know he's not exactly a good guy. Even though he's not in the movie very much, he's not a good guy. He's pretty much a villain. And that's really what he needs to be to have a little bit more of a shine, a little bit more of a spotlight, because he's not a weak character by any means. He does have some respectful damage. The problem is, look at what he's competing with. Like all these speed superheroes like Spider-Man, Rogue. I mean, Rogue has been left behind a little bit. Makari, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. I mean, all these characters, Silk. I mean, there's a lot of very strong speed superheroes, and that's unfortunately what he's being compared to, right? So because there's so many already in the game that are actually so good, why would you want to level this character up other than for the love of the character? And that's kind of, I mean, that's really what hurts him. So I really wish they'd make him a supervillain just for that case. Now, he does have 39,000 energy attack. He does have max attack speed. His critical rate is actually going to be maxed out from his, I think it's his fifth skill. And his critical damage is only at 185%. And ignore defense is at 49%, almost max, close enough. He does have the agility tag. But again, guys, there's just other characters that have the agility tag that are speed superheroes that you can actually use in his place that are actually stronger than him. So yeah, he's got 65% dodge, which does help his survivability. As far as the rest of his build, I do have mythic energy attack Urus on the guy, and then I do have some critical damage Urus on him. I might throw some HP Urus on him, test him in PvP to see how good he would be there, although I would need to change obelisk for him. But his awaken skill is pretty funny because it's a good awaken skill. It does have the 100% chance to increase critical damage by 50% on critical attacks. That's actually really, really good. And then, of course, all the basic, typical stuff that we come to expect from awakened skills is always nice. Ignore target dodge rate, they increase all attack. These are all really, really good things. His passive, the increased guaranteed dodge, is really good for low extra survivability. The decreased basic damage received is actually really good for survivability. He's actually got some really good survivability with the decreased damage received and the heal that's in his kit. The third skill is actually a nice long iframe, really helps his survivability. It does have some guard hits, paralysis for a regular world boss. And then the 4 does give him a nice all attack by 45%. That's a big all attack. And he does have penetrate everything for 5 seconds, which does lead you to believe that maybe he'd have some PvP potential, although he doesn't have any more iframe. And then he has, on his 5th skill, he has super armor for 5 seconds, which is actually really good, keeping him from getting guard broken against Null. He's got damage immunity for 6 seconds, which is actually really good. And then this critical rate buff by 40% and an attack buff by 50%. So, I mean, they gave him some nice attack buffs, 95% in attack buffs, which is actually pretty awesome. And then his passive actually increased basic damage by 100% for 1 attack. Whenever you're doing the Blade Whip, which is the 4th skill. And this gives him a 20% recovery heal, which is awesome, guys. Big heal, decreased damage received, good survivability, and then his leadership is kind of whatever. Now, the funny thing about Mordo is, like, he can play with a proc, and he is fairly proc friendly, but I really think a rage is going to be better because the thing is, guys, like, if you delay the awakened skill, you'll actually do more damage instead of canceling immediately. But if you don't cancel immediately, the proc will trigger early. So, I mean, you got your attack buffs on your 5 and your 4, and you get your attack buffs immediately. So, I mean, you can literally, you have to delay the 5 no matter what rotation you're doing. But if you delay the 5 and slam down and then go 4 awakened skill, you can try putting a proc on the awakened skill to do maybe hopefully more damage, right? Or, and this is what I found to be the more consistent for me, maybe for you it might be a little bit different. What I'm doing is I'm going 5, slam down, awaken skill, and then 4. Now, we aren't getting the full damage of the awaken skill, but I find that I have more luck with landing the proc over and over and over when I do this skill. I'm not saying it's the best rotation. I really think that if you delay the awaken skill and then go into the 4 afterwards, like say with a rage, that probably would be better. But his skills are really cool. Right? I mean, I love how he's got that nice big bubble there. That's really, really nice. But you do got to wait for him to slam down. Every once in a while, the 4th skill will trigger the proc. Like, he'll slide across to do 1 hit. He only does 1 hit, so the chance of triggering the proc isn't super high. but every once in a great while it will trigger the proc, which can be a little bit annoying, but it's not too bad to deal with. And the Awaken skill, guys, I mean, if you look at this thing, I mean, yeah. Like, this thing does quite a few hits if you let it just play out completely. Whereas, you know, we'll go ahead and hit the fifth skill here, and it does 216 hits. Whenever you do the Awaken skill, cancel into the 4, right? Now we're doing 340 hits. So if you do the math, you'd see that, you know, we've lost, you know, 70 hits or more because we didn't let the Awaken skill play out completely, right? So that's kind of the thing about Mordo that kind of sucks, is like you feel like when you're playing with him, you're not really playing him optimally no matter what. Now I just got a stage 6 Power of Angry Hawk set on him. He's just got a regular critical damage with 140% damage rock, very free to play friendly. And then I got a legendary uniform on him, so I should show you guys the options. Black Panther, which is kind of a bummer. Valkyrie, this is a decent uniform even to this day. Deadpool, I mean, yeah, it's not very good. And then Sif, this is actually a decent uniform for Sif. And then we need to go uniform upgrade. The Green Goblin uniform, which is actually really, really bad. So he's got a few options that really aren't the greatest. His uniform effect does give him a remove all debuff. It does give him a 100% chance to become immune to energy damage, which could be good for PvP along with this reflect. And that's another thing along with the penetration. It does make you wonder how good he would be, especially against energy characters, because reflect 50% of energy damage is actually really, really good. But I really wonder how good he actually would be. So we'll just go against Null here. We'll do stage 19. We can give us some nice little buffs with Maya's leadership. And then, of course, Wave here. We just got one Ignore Dodge Striker. He does have 70% Ignore Dodge in his Awakened skill. And we can see how much damage he actually does here. But I mean, you know, like, I'll show you guys the difference in the damage here. So, like, if we go, you know, 5-4 Awakened skill, the proc came really, really late, and that's kind of a thing that happens a lot of times with that rotation. You can see we got down to the 55 bar, right? Just a little bit below the 55th bar. Now I'm going to show you what happens when you proc on the 4, right? If this thing ever loads and switches back to the screen that we want to play on here. All right, so we got a little bit below the 55th bar there. Let's see what we do. And we did get a delayed proc, by the way. That does make a difference, right? If that proc would have came earlier, I think we would have done a little bit more damage. But now we're just going to try 5 and then Awaken skill 4. So I mean, yeah, we actually did more damage by putting the proc on the Awaken skill. Now, not by much though. I mean, there's not a whole lot of difference here. You know, it's really, thank you for following. It's really a matter of opinion, I guess, as far as, you know, what you actually think is better. I mean, I actually was doing this test earlier and I was actually getting more damage out of the rotation that I just showed you. So yeah, it's kind of strange. Let me try this again, guys. Let me try this again, right? Let me hit the 5-4 Awaken skill and see if that proc will come a little bit earlier. Maybe we can get a little bit better luck this time and do a little bit more damage with that rotation. Okay, so 5, and the proc triggered early, guys. Yeah, and that's something that happens every once in a while with that damn 5. It will trigger the proc every once in a while, and that can be extremely annoying. And I'm showing you guys all this in real time, so you can actually see the true results of this character. So we'll do it again. There we go. 4 Awaken skill, and the proc came way late. But it is doing more damage. I mean, when you put the proc on the Awaken skill, it just looks like he's doing more damage than if you go 5 Awaken skill 4. Now, if you go 5, hit the Awaken skill, delay it a little bit, then go into 4, that's when you're going to do the most damage. The problem is the proc's going to trigger early if you do it like that. Proc triggered early. Not bad, not bad. It's always nice when it triggers early. Not bad. Definitely pretty annoying. That's kind of a thing about him. And then you have other speed superheroes that play super well with the proc. You don't have to worry about the proc triggering early. And yeah, that's kind of a downfall of the way he's set up. Okay, there we go. So see, like right there, we actually did more damage whenever we, you know, did the 5 Awaken skill 4. I'm just going to keep playing here, right? So I'm just going to do, you know, the 5 delay Awaken skill 4. There we go. Okay, and if you hit the 3, it's a nice iframe, so you don't even have to worry about taking any damage. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. I mean, he's got some respectful damage, guys. I mean, with 140% damage proc and, just a stage 6 Power of Angry Hawk set, it's not bad at all. I mean, it's not like he's a super weak character and he can't really get it done. He's got some decent damage, but I think, for a lot of players, they're just going to be looking for something else, right? I think they're going to be looking for something else because we already have so many good speed characters in the game. I mean, right now his proc's actually remaining where it belongs for the most part. There we go, nice. And it's nice that he has that ice iframe on that. Oh, crap, 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 crap. I mean, that damn 4 actually does some pretty good damage. There we go, there we go, there we go. So, I mean, that took a minute 40, but that wasn't a perfect run. We definitely could have done a little bit better with that run. I mean, a minute 30, maybe even a minute 20 seconds, he would have done the first phase of stage 19, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad at all. I really like having that remove all debuff from Maya. That is nice. Okay, come on over here, buddy. He hit that Awaken Skill 4. And man, wow. Wow, wow, wow. His movement speed is okay. It's not bad. Could be a little bit better, in all honesty, guys. But that remove all debuff is definitely nice. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, where's that proc? Oh, we didn't do hardly any damage at all that time. Yeah, that's pretty damn annoying right there. Oh, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Yeah, I mean, we definitely need a little bit more oomph for sure, right? But again, I'm not using some, massive build on this character, right? I really hate that his proc comes so late. That is really, really annoying. Man, a lot of his attacks, whenever Null's walking through them, they just miss. All right, come over here, buddy. Yeah, I mean, like I said, with this build, it's not like, you're going to see tremendous damage, but I honestly was kind of hoping for a little bit more. We're going to try to tank this attack right here. He does have a decreased damage received. Right? We're just going to try to tank that attack there. Yeah, we tank that, no problem. Now here's where things get a little wacky. Where we can actually... Okay, okay, okay. Come on, hit that forward, hit that forward. Take him down to the next phase. Nice. Oh boy. Over here. Yeah, I mean, we're running short on time. We're definitely running short on time right now. Yeah, I wish we had a little bit more oomph, a little bit more. I mean, if they would have just gave him a little bit of accumulation, that would have made a world of difference. So that would have been so much better. And if they would have changed the way that he plays, And my proc actually, well, I mean, I think we actually got it. I mean, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pause it, guys. I mean, we have 15 seconds left. There's no way we're going to do this with this current build. But, I mean, if I had a fully awakened ISO 8 set, he might be able to do this with 140% damage proc because we would be getting a higher proc on our ISO 8 set. Instead of 20%, it'd be 40% increase of all attack. And that probably would make enough difference where we might be able to do this. Obviously, if I had a better obelisk on him, he definitely could do it. He could definitely do stage 19, no problem on my account with 22% Pierce, which isn't bad. But I mean, guys, like I said earlier, when you take a look at the speed superheroes, it's just, I mean, come on, guys, it's stacked. There's so many good characters already that are speed superheroes that it's not even funny. And that's it's just what hurts him the most, right? And he's a strong character. He's got some good damage, some respectful damage, but because he's being compared to all these other super strong characters, he's kind of, I think he's going to be left in the dust for a lot of players. I mean, I'm ranked 623 and I don't even have him built that well. So that kind of tells you that a lot of people really aren't leveling the character up. So guys, let me know what you think about Mordo when I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. June Southern Time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.